Good morning, my YouTube friends and family. Today I'm back in the kitchen on I'm on a bake my own bread series. Today I'm making a sourdough croissant loaf, which I'm going to use as kind of like a sandwich bread and whatever else kind of bread. So I'm going to do it as a loaf pan by the bowl that you usually see. So in here I have my sourdough starter and my water. Now I'm adding in my flour. Got starter goop. We're gonna leave that right there. Just let it be goopy so it doesn't make a mess. We'll let it hang out over there. 500 grams of flour. Mixing it all together until you get a shaggy dough. You had to order me one of these Danish dough hooks off Temu. I'm excited about it. Makes it easier. Go in by hand now. We don't want any, well, maybe not. I'm gonna go in with the spatula. We don't want any dry dough bits. Giving it a little bit of a knead. Spray some water on the hand so it's not so sticky. Now that I know the flour's all the way incorporated, we can stop and let it go for a while. At least 30 minutes to an hour. Just let it sit so it can rehydrate. So once again, here I wasn't talking, but I don't understand why. I am about to grate butter because I'm doing a croissant loaf. So you have to grate butter in your stretch and fold session. So I froze the butter and got it nice and hard. And I'm keeping it on the paper so that my little hot fingers don't melt it. And I'm grating it into the first set of stretch and folds. Then I'll wait the next 30 minutes and I'll come back and do it again. So I'm not talking, but this is what's going on right now. So it's been about an hour. We're gonna do our first set of stretch and folds. So my hands are wet because I just washed them. So go under, stretch, fold, turn. Same thing, stretch, fold, turn. But you don't want to tear it. Spray bottle. Keep my hands sprayed and damp. Stretch, fold, turn. Stretch, fold, turn. Do it till it gets too tight for you to really do it. This is better than using flour because it keeps your stuff from, keep adding flour makes your stuff dry. Nobody likes super dry bread, so that's kind of the reason I do it the way I do it. Oh, great. Okay, so on this set of stretch and folds, we're adding in butter. So we're gonna grate half of this butter, and I froze it. So I'm just taking it out of the freezer so it can be extra cold. Flip did it. I didn't want to do it in advance because I don't want to touch on it. I want to just do it with a container on it so my little hot fingers in on there. So this is what we're gonna do. And then stretch and fold. Be back. Now that half of the butter is grated in there, back to stretch and folds. You wanna get this butter stretched and folded in. Try not to tear it, Laquita. Just like that. We want all the butter chunks to be mixed in, of course. We want all the butter chunks in all together. Yep, now we'll do that. And that's what it looks like. We'll let it wait another 30 minutes and we'll be back again to do another set. And back to grate the second part of the butter. Stretch and fold in the butter time again. Want to make sure I get all the butter in there. Cover it, going back for its last set of stretch and folds. So I sprayed my countertop with a little bit of water, and we're gonna dump this out. And we want it to fall on its own. We got lots of butter. We're gonna have to mush back in there some kind of way. We need all the butter to be on the inside. See, there's a lot of butter left in there. And we don't want that, do we? No. Trying to put butter back where I can put it without the gas in my dough. We're just gonna put it on there anyway. We're trying not to get the air bubbles out. Actually letting it do its last cold fermentation inside of the pan that I'm gonna bake it in. So I put one of my little silicone bread liners in there, and this is the dough, nice and jiggly. We just gotta let it proof again, cold proof. I'm gonna leave it out, and then I'm gonna stick it in the refrigerator for about an hour or two at the very end, and then we'll bake it. So we'll be back. So we're gonna go through here and that's sharp. It's not cutting properly. Okay, that's the best we could do. Into the oven it goes. Put it on a pan and try to protect the bottom crust a bit. 20 minutes and we'll be back. Okay guys, 50 minutes later, let's see what we have. It should be more than ready. I gave it like 5 extra minutes, just to be sure. Cause you know I don't know what temperature this oven is ever, so I just go with whatever I can go with. Y'all know my struggles. Soon, I'll be in a properly functioning place, and I won't have to go through it, but for now, that's what it is. And that's hot. Ooh. Turn this janky oven out. Okay, make sure there's no fire in there. And that's what it looks like, guys. Looks like flaky croissant crust, but soft. We're gonna have to get that butter back inside of there that pooled out there on that pan. We're not gonna let that go to waste. We're gonna get it back inside of that bread. Okay. So now we gotta pull it out of here and just let it cool. And when I cut it, not if and when, but when I cut it, I will open it up and let you guys see. But it came out beautifully so far. We don't know what the bottom looks like. I'll have to show you guys that too. But I'm gonna have to unpan it. Okay. That's it. So I'm gonna let you see me unpan it. I bought these little seal pack things. I ordered from my favorite place, Temu. And I also because I bought these little pans in Ghana. They're cheap, but I mean, they're metal. They're the right size, so I bought them because I couldn't find anything else. But they're handmade, so you're supporting local people too. And if you put parchment paper and stuff in it, it's fine. It's great. So, there's our loaf, guys. Let's see what this bottom looks like. Get in a little closer. Gotta make sure it sounds. Ooh, it's hot, hot. And it sounds hollow, so I think we're all good. Beautiful bottom crust. Let's take this away because we don't need it anymore. And I finally invested in some proper cooling racks so my stuff's not falling all over the place. So there we go, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about it. And if you like, I'll post the recipe inside of my description. Let me know. I'm sorry, but I just cut into this thing. Look at that. That crumb. Look how soft. Just springs back. And then it has that croissant crunchiness outside. It is delicious. Look how soft. Just had to come back and show you. And I'm eating the butt piece, so you know it's gotta be good. Good morning, YouTube family. It's been a while since I brought you outside with the birds. I know you guys hear them. They're live and in living color this morning. But I am outside with my seedlings. I haven't showed you in a while because it was disastrous. Those two storms that came through basically destroyed most of them. So I'm playing catch up and make up with what you see over here. I'm going to be up potting a few of the few, are they dragon fruit? No, pomegranate seedlings that have sprouted and are surviving. I'm going to put them in single pots by themselves. I think I have 3 or 4. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm going to start some seeds in some boxes, some planters, some everything. Because they should be fixing my structures. My structures got tore up during the storm too because they weren't done strong enough. So we're gonna get that rectified today. I know I haven't been giving many updates on the house because I'm in motion. I bought the epoxy for the floor. Finally. Thank you, Lord. Crap so expensive. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So that's done. And my toilets and stuff and all the hardware. So that is being shipped from Accra today, which is Wednesday, March the 4th, I think. Yeah, Wednesday, March 4th. It's bad when you don't know what days it is. That's what it is when you don't have a job, though. You don't have nowhere to be every morning or afternoon or evening. No schedule. I'm just here, living life, doing my thing, trying to finish this house. So again, here I went silent. Not sure why again. I don't understand what's going on with these videos, but I was basically saying I had to reinforce my soil mix. I had to add more things to it because I was using big planters today, so I needed a lot of soil. So I was mixing cocoa peat, about some vermiculite from Timu, my black soil, and my wood shavings. Sawdust is what I ended up putting in, and that's what I'm doing right now. And now I am up potting my pomegranate and my mystery plants. I have 4 that popped up in a container, and I don't the name rubbed off, so I'm not sure what it is. Hoping it's some kind of berry because those berries have not been propagating or sprouting at all. So we'll see what's going on with that. But that's what I'm doing here. I'm taking these little plants, which are pomegranates, and I'm taking them out of their pots because there's 3 and 4 of them. They grew in together. So I'm taking them out, and we're one by one planting them in their new little pots that have space for them. So I'm thinking my mic was disconnected here because my mouth is moving. I'm talking. I remember recording this part, so I know I was talking, but you don't get to hear me. So basically, I'm telling you what I'm doing once again. I'm showing you the little root balls. I'm trying to keep the root balls intact, punching the roots down in the hole and a little bit of the stem so it can be sturdy. And then I'm supporting it with extra soil. And we're packing it in, and then we'll water it in a little bit with some water. And that's what's going on, y'all. Sorry about my video issues, but hey, I can talk to you this way. I pretty much know what I'm doing, so same difference, I guess. We are watering these cute little babies in at this point. Got my little baby spray bottle, water can. This is the one I got for my seedlings. And we're just going to water them in so that they get secure and can start growing and getting established in their new pot. Here I'm kind of explaining my root ball structure. When I break the dirt apart and I separate the roots, I try to keep them as much intact as possible. And with some of their old dirt still attached, because that's what it's used to. So it's not totally shot when you shove it into the new soil. So that's just my thoughts, at least. I'm not saying this is a scientific fact. That's a Quitaism. There we go. Okay, we're back at it again. Seeds this morning. I just love listening to these birds, so calm and peaceful. I come outside sometimes and just sit here and just listen to them twerp, twerp, twerp away. Love them. Just gonna feed the soil. Spray it a little bit, man. Homemade mix. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Fine. I'm good, Mama. How are you today? Since all my squash died, we're gonna plant some more squash. We're gonna do 4 of these squash. I go plant these. we're gonna stick a sign behind it. Be back. Show you more later. So I did butternut squash, spaghetti squash, and butter beans in this little box. Gonna water it in real good because I didn't really moisten the soil. So fill up my little container. I'll be back. So these big boxes I'm using is taking up all my dirt, so I'm making more. So you know I use the black soil, the cocoa peat. I ordered some vermiculite from Temu, so we're gonna add some of that. And in here I have some charcoal, black soil, and some wood shavings. I'm gonna put that in there. I tried to wet it down. Some of that black soil was so hard. So now, let's see if I can show you guys my mix. This is my mix. Gotta get mixing. When these big chunks, you gotta wet them. They're like concrete when they get hard. You don't want concrete. It's dirt. Okay, so I got this box about as full as I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put these turmeric and ginger in here. And hopefully they grow. I'm gonna put ginger on one side. We'll put the turmeric on this side. Thanks to Mama G for bringing me these back from a flower nursery. Let's hope they grow plentifully. I think you just sit them on top like that. I'm gonna go check real quick. I'll be back. I was wrong. You bury it deep. Well, 1 to 2 inches. So I just pushed it down a little bit. I'm gonna put another shovel, a little bit of dirt on top, and then I'm gonna water it in, and that's gonna be the end of that. When I come across big pieces, I throw it in this bucket. I'm gonna wet it and get that together. Okay. Uh-oh, I ran out of water in that one. I have some others. So that side is ginger, this side is peanut. Put it in the middle so we know. We'll let this pot grill in the middle of it. So, okay, we're done with the little boxes. Now we're gonna move on to the little planting boxes that I got. Also off my friend Timu. They're kind of like the window boxes, but I'm gonna use them for seed starting. I'm tired of these little things. I'd rather get big containers and put multiples in there. These little ones get on your nerves, and then you gotta be changing it out and all the extra work. I'm not about extra work. Work smarter, not harder. It's my motto, and that's what I'm going by from now on. So all these little things are gonna go away. I'll still use some of the bags and stuff, but these little bitty water containers. Not. I got a mess out here too. I need to clean up. Here I'm gonna plant some more of my haricot green beans. I still got like 3 or 4 plants over there, but I want more. I love these things, so lots of them would be nice. I can freeze some, can some. I think I'm gonna do haricot bears on one side and pintos on the other side. So we're gonna put a marker in the middle and section it off like I did the last one. Pintos and, or maybe we'll put pintos and black eyes together instead. Cowpeas, black eyed peas, and pinto beans together. Just watered in my broccoli. So I got like 8 or 9 more things to plant. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with everything, but just kind of showing you where I'm at and what I'm doing and trying to get my planting and my seedlings back on track. So I'll bring you back on one of the planter boxes and see what we do then. I'm putting a lot of organic matter down inside of my containers before I put the dirt because it feeds your soil. It's like compost inside of a bucket already. So I just filled up one of my containers. Now we're going to fill another one and plant something else. I got 3 more. And then I'm done planting. Well, not 100% sure on that, but okay. Cucumbers or celery or thyme. I'm gonna do cucumbers. So after all is said and done, this half is sweet onion, this half is hot pepper, ginger on this side of the box, turmeric on this side, pintos on this side, black eyes on that side, cabbage in this container. Everybody up here is old, little collard green babies. This is cucumber. And this one is celery and thyme. You know, all my little old babies. I still don't know what these are. I'm going to put it on picture this in a minute and see if I can determine what it is. Those are the things we repotted yesterday. This is butternut squash, spaghetti squash, and butter beans. This container is kale. And this one is broccoli. So this is, look at my little watermelon vining and coming out. Isn't that cute? Some of my tomatoes are growing good. Some of them are little babies. I don't know what's going on. These green beans are actually blooming though, so they need to be in the ground somewhere. See, that one got a white flower on it. This one too. It's crazy. Craziness. My peppers look like they died, but those little 3 have leaf on it, so I'm trying to see if I can salvage them and see what happens. But that's what's going on in the seedling world right now. What survived the storm and what's being regenerated and trying to be saved, etc. That little tomato look like it's got babies coming, so I'm excited about that too. I got another watermelon I didn't know just came up and sprouted from nowhere. This one's trying to hang on and trying to die. I don't know what it want to do. Maybe I need to put it in a little more sun. Put it over there with his cousin. It seems to be thriving really good over there, so maybe he can come over here too. Let's have a regular little old watermelon spot right here. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you.